Yo, what's up, family? My voice is different because I have a big injury in my face, and one half of my face is not reacting. But this doesn't stop me from sharing something with you. And I try to tell you this as straightforward as I can because I think you deserve it, okay? I ask you, it's a real question. Do you think being real, being authentic is easy? Because think again. Everyone wants to be authentic, to blossom in their real power. Sounds great, right? But are you willing to pay the price? That's the question. And this audio is all about, are you willing to pay the price? Because here's the truth. Okay, and you might not like it, but you're gonna lose people. Many. The moment you start walking through the real world with a real face, which means without a mask, you will begin questioning expectations from society. And not everyone will like that. You will lose so many people because some people won't understand you anymore. Others won't be able to stand next to you because they don't agree with you. That's the first thing you need to understand. They will be gone. You will be alone. You will have to find new people and you're going to attract them. So, if you want to be real, you will have to stand up for yourself. And that will provoke people so much. They will be so triggered by you. They will throw things at you. And they will start making you doubting yourself again in your mind. And this is going to push you back into your old role. And you will start to say, oh my God, why did I start to change? Now people don't love me anymore. You will struggle within yourself. I've been there. It's painful as hell. I was on the way to kill myself because I was so overwhelmed. I was so brutally overloaded by shit that was not having anything to do with me. Ideas that I allowed to come into my life for years. Opinions that were not my ones. Beliefs from people that aren't even my own. You understand? The lack of boundaries and the constant need to please everyone was damaging me. And I can tell you, you can keep going like this, or you will make a decision right now. You stand up and own your decisions. That's the starting point. But make no mistake, okay? It will be hard. It's not, okay, I stand up for myself. Now, let's start. There will be days when you're alone, when you question everything. Everything inside you will scream, go back. Be who they want you to be. But you know what? You can't, because you already felt what it's like to be yourself. You already have this sensation of like, being myself feels good. Actually, I don't want these people anyway in my life because they suck. And you stand up and saying, yes, I don't like them actually. I don't vibe with them. It's not my energy. I feel better without them. But for that, you need to learn to be proud of what you believe and what you think and stand up for yourself. So, and when this happens, you start to feel that this work is truly worth it. This means being offline more and wasting less time scrolling like an idiot, throwing away your precious time. Because what you gain anyway from being the entire day on your phone? Be honest to yourself. You're just distracted. So, you take responsibility for everything, for your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. You begin to feel free. You think what you truly think. You feel what you truly want to feel. And for the first time, that's it. That's the point where you feel you move through the world as if it was always been your home. This is magic. And that magic is priceless. And everyone wants to buy that, to inject it like a booster, getting this shortcut. But you can't, because this magic requires work, hard, consistent work. Suddenly, you attract the right people. You love more deeply, you kiss better. And if you not kiss better, it will taste better, I guarantee you. You speak more clearly. You feel more intensively. Your food taste is richer. Your sleep is deeper. Your life becomes lighter. And you ask yourself, how did I spend so long not being myself? The answer? Because you never listen to yourself. You search for answers outside of yourself. Because you thought something out there had to give you permission to be real. But here's the only thing you need to know. Being real is not a goal. It's a decision. And all the answers you need for that, they are not out there. They're inside you. Now, the real question is, when will you start truly looking inside yourself instead of wasting your time on your phone? You can't even leave your phone outside the bathroom. That's how desperate you are to find answers outside of yourself. You search them in the next reel, in the next video, in the next podcast, in the next book, on the next party. You can't deal with your desires. You feel lost, distracted all the time. You don't stand up for yourself. You talk bullshit. You disappoint people. And in the end, you just disappoint yourself. You know all that, right? You're searching for those answers. Answers that are already inside you, but you keep looking outside and outside and outside. Good luck finding them. Because trust me, you don't need to go to Bali, and you don't need to go to Thailand, and you don't need to go to a monastery. You can start right now. You don't even need to go to the gym. Just start right now wherever you are. Put everything aside and go within yourself. Take a moment and go within yourself. But yeah, that's not cool, right? Nobody wants to do that. It's too quiet, it's too still, too much silence that you don't know how to handle with, huh? I know it all too, very well. And I tell you the truth, if you want to be real, that's the price. And if you're not willing to pay that, then stop talking about how much you want to blossom, how much you want to be free, how much you want to develop yourself. Just be quiet. That would be the best start. Turn off your laptop, log off social media, let your brain rest and allow your soul to breathe. But no, that's all uncool because people are afraid they miss out if they don't check their phone for 39 minutes. They have so much fear of missing out. And then you know what? The years passing away, one day after each other, and you sit there feeling empty, full of regret, telling yourself it's the system's fault. It's the country's fault. It's the government's fault. Blah, blah, blah. I have heard that stuff 15 years. I work with people since I'm a kid. I have heard every excuse. You want to hear my advice? Because if you're still listening to this audio after 8 minutes, I assume you want to hear it. My advice is the fastest and simple solution is a shock therapy. Log out of your social media and go outside every day. Shut up for once and stop talking about what you want in your life. Just do it. Give others time instead of stealing theirs. Listen instead of talking. Reach out to people instead of complaining that no one reaches out to you. Help others instead of demanding help. Give instead of taking. But that would require effort, right? And most people just don't want to make an effort. And that's why they end up miserable, blaming everyone but themselves. So ask yourself, which kind of person do you want to be? That's the only question that matters. And once you have the answer, once you have that answer, go and do the work. I have been there. That's why I'm sharing this, because maybe, just maybe, one of you will make a change. Maybe one of you truly wants to be real, authentic, and live in your true power. Maybe one, just one. Reminding myself that everything is in my hands. My life, my actions, my thoughts, everything is in my hands. And it's the same for you. You just need to understand it once. When the switch flips, the journey begins and the magic is unfolding. And I swear to you, Walla, mashallah, hermano, digger, brother, you can call it whatever you want. You will never play the victim again once you switch that flip. I promise you. Once you made this change of taking ownership of your thoughts, of your actions, of your energy, of the way how you think, to how you talk to yourself, how you serve out there, you will never play the victim again. And this is where the magic starts. And the decision is up to you only.